Hi everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and this is my January online class. We are using the Country Bouquet, yep, and the punch. So we are going to be using this set, and this is the card that we're going to make today. Isn't this a lovely card? I just absolutely loved it, and I have it opening towards the top, and it's a very quick but elegant card. So let's get started. So we'll put this right over here. First thing I want you guys to do, if you want to, you don't have to, but I just find this easier for lining it up for the punch. If you take a scrap piece of black paper and then put your punch in and punch it out. Now we're going to use this as a grid for our stamping so that when we use it again to punch stuff out, it's going to be a lot easier. The reason why I said black, any darker color, you just don't want, if you're stamping on white, you don't want to do white on white because then you won't be able to see it. So, but I just choose black because it signs up from all colors. So in your little kit, you're going to get all the supplies you need to make this card. And make sure you have the one that says card 1. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is this card, the base should already be folded for you. I folded them to fit into the envelope. So that's all folded, so we can just set that aside. We can set our embellishments aside, and we're also going to set this aside because we're going to do some stamping first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this down here, and we're going to put our template down like this. Okay, then we're going to get Balming Blue, and I have the little design with the little heart. I have this punch or stamp, and I have this stamp that came in the kit. So we're going to be using these two. So we're going to stamp this up into the Balming Blue. Stamp it up pretty good. And then we're just going to set this right down and line it up. Now, one thing you want to make sure is, because if you line it up on your stamp on this side, you're flipping it over, so it's going to be the opposite way. So when you do that, make sure you write top on your black piece of paper. And I moved that a little bit, so I'm going to put it back. You could put a little Post-it note to help hold it down. If you're just careful, you should be okay. Then I'm using some mint macaron or macaroon, and I did the same thing. Lining these up, pushing down, and voila. Okay, so now we're going to go up here, and we're going to do another one up here a little ways. Okay, you guys still in the camera so you can see me. We're still going to need the mint, so I'm just getting the real red, and I've got to get, I'm just going to use a paper towel or a wipe quick here because I misplaced my spray. So I don't know what I've done with that. And I'm just going to wipe this one off quick. Let it air dry. I'll stamp it here. Okay. Then we're going to stamp it in the real red. And then again, we're just going to line it up. And oops, I'm off a little bit. But if I move this over, I'm okay. So it's good to do your hearts first in case you're off a little. So then you can line them up. Because I find the leaves are easier to line up than the hearts. Okay. So now we got that lined up. You're going to take a pair of scissors and just cut across here because they both won't fit in the punch like that. So now you're going to take this. Let's get this out. Let's close these up quick. The only one I need open is the red, so we'll leave that one open. Okay. Then we're going to take this and we're going to put it in here, and we're going to line it up the best we can, just like this. Okay. Woo. I And we're going to punch it out like so. And then we are going to do the same thing again. Take it, line it up, and punch it out. And now we still need another red and another blue heart. I was looking at that and I was like, wait a minute, that's only going to give me one little. And we need two. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take the edge of, let's use the edge of this one because it'll go in there better. Put them off to the side. So we're just going to take the very tip, the flower on the end, and the edge of the red, and we're just going to dab that up. Just that little bit. And then you could take this, your template again. Let's see if this will work. I didn't do this on the other one, but I don't see why it won't work. And then just, sorry if my head's in the camera, and then line that up just like that. Yeah, that worked. It's okay because this is scrap if you get other color on it. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with the blue. We're going to tap up the blue right on the edge. And we're going to use this corner now of it. Just like so. Oh, I wiggled that. Well, it still came out. It's just a little blurry. It'll be blurry rather than, which is fine. That'll work. Okay. And then we're going to put one in, down in there like this. Line it up. Punch it out. You'll get a bunch of scraps with it, but that's okay. And then we'll line the other one in. I can line it up. There we go. That was probably better than the way I did it the first time. So we're just going to keep our two hearts, and all the rest of this is garbage. And while we're right here, and I have the ink pads open, I'm going to get the stamp that says Happy Valentine's Day. You can change this up. You could put whatever, happy birthday, because this would be a great birthday card. I just used whatever stamps were in the set, since that's the set that we ordered for the class. Okay, and we will cut that out in a minute. So now we're going to bring in the Designer Series paper piece. I'm going to set these off to the side. I'm going to bring out the piece of ribbon first. Let me get the original card back in here so you guys can see it better. There we go. I'm going to get the ribbon out here. And I'm just going to fold it like in half. Like this. I'm going to actually get the trimmer. Let me see. Did I get glue dots? I did. I'm going to take pokey tool. And take a glue dot. Kind of roll it a little bit into a little bit of a ball. And then put it right here, just below the crease of the, where you folded it, like this. Just put it a little bit below it. So it's still off-centered, like that, okay? And then we are going to trim this at an angle, or you can leave them straight. It's up to you. On that one, I did leave a little straighter, and this one I'm going to put at an angle more. Now I'm going to separate this a little bit, and because I want to put them where I want them, I'm going to use glue dots. So I'm going to put one on the tippy top, and then I'm going to put one on each bottom, kind of towards the bottom somewhere. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this, I think I put it right about there. It looks like it might be down a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it was down just a tad bit. And it doesn't have to be exact. I'm just trying to get it. And these might stick for a second. Oh, that one I pushed down. There we go. So now it helps keep it in place for when you're placing your flowers and stuff on it. So we have this down. So it looks like I took the big heart and I use dimensionals. Oh, here's some. And I'm going to put probably 2 dimensionals is enough. And I'll put this one right here, like that. And then I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to put it like this. And since this is already dimensional, has a dimensional on that one side, I'm only going to put dimensionals on the left side, or the right side as you're looking at it. And I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive up here on this side, because this side is going to touch that heart, just like that. Oh, I didn't take the backings off it. Always the first video, you ladies know. First video always does something to me, huh? All right, and now we have 4 leaves, but we only really need 3. So if you didn't punch it that great, like I didn't, pick out your best 3. And then you can either use snail or you can use, I gotta put it in my other hand, or you can use liquid glue, whatever you prefer. I'm just gonna use this because I find it a little quicker. And I'm just gonna stick one right here. And then I got another one. I'm going to put this one kind of going out over here, like that. And I got one more. I'll put this one, and I'm going to put this one like it's coming out up here. Keep it on the page. I should have tipped it a little bit more. There we go. All right. And now these I just left flat. Now I am going to use some liquid glue. The tinier they get, the easier it is just to grab the liquid glue. This is a blue one. And this one I'm going to put kind of right here, like that. Grab a red one. This is a very quick, very simple, quick card. And we'll do the red one first. A pair of tweezers to hold your stuff works wonderful. Okay. All right. There we go. And now we can go ahead, and I added dimensionals. So I'm going to flip this over. And I add dimensionals to give it a little more height on the card, a little more height. Oh my God, it's 6:30 at night here, and I cannot talk. I don't know. But anyways, let's say depth. Maybe that'll be better. So anyways, this is what we're going to do. And then we're going to peel all these off. I got talking and kind of went a little crazy here. Okay. And then we're going to stick this right down in the center, just like that. And then go ahead and take your scissors, because you know me, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fussy cut. If you don't want to, you can do whatever shape you want. I just really like when you go around the cards like this. I think it is cute. And this one has a lot of like ups and downs because of the T in Valentine and the L and the V. So you really get to get a little squirrely with it. Okay, let's see. There we go. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to get some mini dimensionals. And I'm just going to grab a few of these. These are so tiny. I use my piercing tool. Otherwise they stick to my nails and that drives me crazy. Just like that. And it takes extra time to get them off. So I try to do some things easier on myself. Okay, and then I just stuck this right across there. Then you have some little pearls. These are retired, but I had enough to give to the people that joined my class. And we are just going to add these. These are red pearls. Now, if you just have the regular white pearls, you can still use them. Just take your real red blend and go ahead and color them, and they'll be red. So even though you can't get them, you can get them in a sense too. All right, everybody, that is card 1. That's how it turned out. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back with card number 2. Bye-bye.